Hello dinosaur hunters, it's the Gaming Chad here. If there was ever a time for me to make a Turok video, this is it. Today, we're going to touch on the new Turok Origins game that none of us saw coming. Actually, there were some rumors about it last year and they ended up being true. Anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? Oh boy, there is so much to unpack here. First and foremost, the Turok fanbase has never been so divided. Let the games begin. There are fans on both sides of the spectrum. On one side, there are those who are happy as long as the game is called Turok. On the other side, there are those of us who are expecting a game that actually resembles the franchise. Personally, nothing about this trailer screams Turok, aside from the throwing axe at the raptor. Good job, I guess. But there's still more to it, Saber Interactive. This game mostly looks like Fortnite in a jungle, sprinkled with dinosaurs, and called it a Turok. If it had been given a different name, none of us would think, hey look, that's Turok, Talset, Joshua, Oblivion. You get the point. So this is already a bittersweet trailer for me. If the right people aren't involved, such as the legendary David Dienstbier, who was primarily responsible for making Turok what it was, the franchise will never hit the same. Dienstbier was the James Cameron of gaming in the late 90s. Without his involvement, it's like having a Terminator movie without Schwarzenegger, or without Cameron's involvement. Having said that, considering how greedy, scummy, and agenda-driven the gaming industry has become, especially over the last decade, Acclaim was a proud American studio based in Austin, Texas, that could relate with gamers and knew a thing or two about making revolutionary shooters like Turok. Video games nowadays are created by businessmen with one goal in mind: to squeeze the most out of your pockets and move on to the next cash grab game. Having this in mind, I'm having my expectations low. Personally, I think this is what Saber Studios should have done with the franchise. They could have either remade Turok Dinosaur Hunter with a bunch of twists, such as including a multiplayer option, or continued the story where Turok 3 left off. There was so much to unpack there. Alternatively, they could have worked on Acclaim's existing script for Turok Resurrections 2004. Instead, we get just another generic sci-fi third-person shooter with some dinosaurs sprinkled in and called it a day, a game that nobody will remember 20 years from now. It's like the developers saw the last Turok reboot as a challenge to make something even less like Turok. As someone said in the comments, "I've never been so hyped, then let down so quickly. What have they done? What exactly happened to the characters? Why do they look so, zesty? Why are modern developers trying so hard with visuals, as if that's the only thing that matters?" My closing remark is this: only a solid remaster of Turok Evolution by Night Dive Studios will revive the series and unite us all. There's not much else to comment on. In 2008, we got Halo with dinosaurs. In 2019, we got The Lost Valley. And now, we have this Fortnite Apex Legends spin-off. I'm genuinely disappointed that the franchise is becoming more and more isolated from its roots. At this point, they might as well throw in some Fortnite dances as the cherry on top. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.